Everyone, I'm going to speak to you today about how the life path 1 can be supported by the expression number 1. Now, the video I've just uploaded spoke just about the expression number 1 in full detail. So today, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to brush over the main points or the main strengths of the expression number 1, but also talk more about the sub lessons, which are vital, especially if you are a life path 1 and an expression number 1. The sub lessons will make a big difference. The sub lessons are always important, but they need to be focused on and thought about a lot more when the life path number and the expression number is the same. So if you're an expression number 1, so I'm going to brush over the strengths and the main points on the careers that an expression 1 would do, and then we'll move on from there. So if you're an expression number 1, and I've got this on my expression number 1 video as well, the talent that you have if you're an expression number 1 to support your life path is leadership, being a channel for new ideas and innovation, anything that you bring that's brand new and unique to this world. You have a talent and ability to channel that from source. You're an amazing leader. You have that dynamic energy of let's get things done, and you're assertive, and you're the kind of person that, you know, you have so much energy, and that energy needs to be used, and it needs to be used in action. So you're not a planner. You're not sitting around and having a chat kind of person. You've got the dynamic energy of initiation. Let's get started. Let's get going. And you're assertive and quite dominant with it as well. You've also got quite high confidence and self-assurance when you're at your highest vibration, and you're extremely independent. You're not keen on asking people for help, which can be a little bit of a stumbling block as you need people to help you. Anyway, these are your top talents summarized. In the initial video, I went into all of these in much more detail, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just brushing over the skills for the expression number 1, which is being a talented leader, a pioneer of new ways, a channel for the unique, groundbreaking new ideas that changes the world. You have a strong energy of initiation, starting something new, the ability to confidently show your unique and innovative ideas. You're a results-driven doer. You get things done. You're a hard worker. You're results-driven, task-driven, and you're an innovator. You're confident, you're assertive, determined, independent, and you're very much a risk taker. You very much like excitement. You like being on the stage. You're constantly developing and improving yourself. You see no reason, you're innovative. You see no reason to follow dogma or march to the accepted norm. You stand on your own 2 feet and you walk your own path, and that path will be whatever's best for you. You're the person that people go to lean on for fast answers, fast solutions, getting things done. You're a driven doer, you're passionate, productive, and you're very practical. Practical solutions are your thing. Action, getting it done, and you're extremely independent. So there's your top talents summarized if you're an expression 1. So your careers that you might gravitate towards with your skills in the expression 1 would be your self-employment, working for yourself, independence, confidence, innovative, top 1 for being an innovator and an entrepreneur, CEO of a big corporation, management in general, an inventor, of course, it comes with being an entrepreneur and a self-employed inventor, administration and organization, teaching, writer, author, which your creative side would really come out there, coach, trainer, or public speaker, and that's just a few of the careers that an expression number 1 would thrive with their skills. You have a downside though. When you're low, you can sort of lose that confident edge and start telling yourself you're not good enough, standing still because you don't feel that you're good enough to take that step or that next step. Your lack of confidence could start making you struggle to be heard, maybe more than before. feeling you don't fit in, approval. Remember, you're unique. So fitting in, even though you want to fit in, it doesn't really fit the idea of your uniqueness and coming up with new unique ideas. New ideas and approval don't necessarily meet up. So when you're on a low, you search for approval, which isn't the best thing for you, because approval isn't how you're going to use your skills effectively as an expression one. It's not about approval. It's about breaking that ground and bringing something new to people. You may have a bit of suppressed anger because your energy levels when you're in expression one are massive. So if you're not expressing that through creativity or leadership, this can become pent up and turn into some suppressed anger. You must take responsibility. You're so powerful. You need to take responsibility for those choices that you make. With great power brings responsibility. I said this a lot in the expression number one video. You are a very powerful person, and that power could be, expelled, and it will be expelled all the time. And it could be expelled for positivity or negativity, depending on your, how you are and your energy levels at the time. And if you're not using that energy well, suppressed anger will be more prevalent. You may discharge that energy into addictions, and just negative expression of your ideas. Positive affirmations are really useful if you're really low on confidence and you feel that you're not moving forward. You need to affirm to yourself, I am good enough. You're unique. You're an innovator. I am good enough. I am creative and I am capable. And you need to make sure that if you're feeling really low, that you keep affirming that. In your meditation, every time you're feeling low, you need to affirm it, but you need to believe it also. Affirm that value to the universe daily. Make the universe believe it. So working out your expression number. Now I'm going to use an example for the purposes of this video. Johnny David Higgins. Okay, so his expression number I'm going to work out with you first. So the full name on his birth certificate is Johnny David Higgins. Now I always work out the three names separately, because you'll get a master number and you'll miss that master number if you're not careful. So Johnny, I'm going to start with Johnny. And I've written down below the vibrations of each letter. The 1 is the J, the 6 is the 0, and it's in more detail at the top here. Actually, you can see the values of each letter. So I've worked out Johnny first, and that vibrates at 5. So I've added it all together, got 2 and 3, added the 2 and 3 and got to the 5. For David, I added up all his numbers, and I'm not reducing that to a 4 because it's a master number. So I'm leaving that one as it is. Okay. Higgins, his surname, reduces to a 46, and then 4 plus 6 equals 10, and then the 1 plus the 0 equals the 1. So I've worked out each of his three names on his expression separately. Really important that you do that. So then I've added the 5 from Johnny, the 22 from David, and the 1 from Higgins, which adds up to a 28/1. Now these numbers are vitally important all the time for your life path, but more so, I think more analysis is needed when you are an expression number 1 and a life path 1, because you've got to look at these, and you'll find out why in a minute. So Johnny David Higgins is an expression number 281. Johnny David Higgins was born on the 29th of April 1975. So I've added up for his life path number as follows. So I add up the day that he was born. So I add up the 2 and the 9. And it comes to an 11. Now I'm not going to reduce that down because 11 is a master number. So I'm keeping that how it is. April is the 4th month. So I'm going to put 4 here for the 4th month. And then I'm adding the year up separately, because you must add each element up separately like you do with the expression number. The 1, the 9, the 7 and the 5 adds up to a 22. And I'm not going to reduce that because it's a master number. So then I take the number 11 from the day of the birthday, the 4 from the month of the birth, and the 22 from the year of the birthday. And it comes to Johnny being a 371 life path. Okay, so Johnny David Higgins is a life path 371 and an expression number 281. And you can see that the life path and the expression number are actually the same, but it's the numbers before that you have to really think about if you are a kind of person that are in this kind of situation, that your life path and your expression number are the same, but you have different sub lessons in order to achieve it, because there are many, many ways to be an expression number 1. There's not just one way, there's many ways, and you might excel at one way of being an expression number 1, but you may need to learn the energy of the 1 in a different way in your life path. So this person here, he's great at creating abundance and working with people to bring about his innovative ideas. But this time he needs to be able to use that skill of abundance and social skills to be able to trust his intuition in the 7 and express that to the world in order to achieve this life path. So it's 2 different ways to achieve the same energy. I hope that's clear. So let's see if I can clarify this a bit more. In comes my cat. 1 second, open the door again. Hello, yes, hello, little man. Let's let you out. Go on then. Go on then. He's a good boy. Right, sorry about that. Right, so, oh no, here comes the other one. All right, no Oreo. Come on then. Both of you come in at once. Double trouble today. 2 of them came through into here at the same time through the cat flap. Right, so Johnny David Higgins, his life path, or what he needs to achieve in this life, so it's kind of something he's working towards, is he needs to learn leadership, independence, and to channel his unique and innovative ideas with confidence, but he needs to do it by trusting his intuition and inner knowing in the 7, because he's a 371, and this is what he's working towards. So he needs to bring forward his innovative ideas in the 1 by trusting his intuitive inner knowing rather than overthinking and putting logical reasons to everything. So trusting the soul within him, and then being able to feel confident enough that the world is not against him, it's working how it should, so he can express his innovative ideas to an audience in order to achieve his life path 1. So where he needs to develop in the 1 energy in this lifetime as his life path is he needs to use his intuition from his soul and then express his ideas skillfully to an audience in order to inspire and create an positive emotional reaction. So that's what he needs to work towards. His expression number is what he needs to use to help him achieve that. So his talent in the 1 energy is in the 2 and the 8 especially. So you will support your life path, leadership, independence, unique, new and innovative ideas by using and sharing financial success, material abundance and balanced personal power alongside service, cooperation and excellent social skills. So your talent, or Johnny's talent to help him achieve his 37-1 life path, is that he is able to create material financial abundance, and he wants to share his abundance and skill and leadership with others. He has balanced personal power, so he's not too aggressive, but he's certainly not walked on. He's very assertive and people respect. And he can work alongside others. He's got amazing social skills and social charisma. Now he needs to find a way, our Johnny, to use the skill in abundance and social skills and charisma to help him achieve his life path of intuition, trusting his inner knowing, and expressing that to the audience. Now, only Johnny knows how he's going to do that. And that would be something that Johnny would have to work out for himself through, thinking to yourself, how could I do this, and breaking this all down. And if you are in this situation and you do need help to work out how you can use one to achieve the other, please just leave me a question, description, or email me. I'll be happy to help you. Right, but there are many ways to be in expression 1. Okay. So you've got expression number 101. Now you could also be a life path 101, and it has been known that I have done readings for people who have exactly the same life path number as they do expression number. Now what this serves to do is, I think of it as putting hot water and cold water together. It creates it sort of reduces the intensity of both when you have a life path and an expression number that's the same. And what I mean by that is you're here to develop something in your life path. However, your expression number gives you added ability to do that. However, the life path difficulties will reduce the potency of the expression number. Because it's your life path as well. It's like putting hot and cold water together. It reduces the potency of both. So you have a struggle with whatever path it is, but you don't have an intense talent to help you. People that have the same life path and expression have to be and tend to be quite specialized, because you have 2 core numbers that are exactly the same. Now, this makes you more of a specialist, but it means that you are less of a generalist, if you know what I mean. And as you can imagine, being a specialist brings its positives and it brings its negatives, because it means you can deal with less breadth of situations. You're more specialized. So I guess having the same life path and expression number, exactly the same, with even the same sub-lessons, will act to reduce the power of both of them. But for your purposes, if you are an expression 1 with 2 different, 101 or a 281, 2 different, I'm going to go through them all so you can put together whichever ones fit you. You might be an expression number 1, so this is a talent for you. So you'll support your life path with leadership, independence, unique and new and innovative ideas, and you have that ability already. That's a talent within you. Use your intuition and enhance perception, because that 0 gives you added perception, much more perception. But if you're a life path 1, you struggle with that. You're working towards that. So you're here to learn to be a leader, to create something unique, new and innovative with confidence. You might find that a little bit more difficult. It's something you're working towards in your life. It's not a talent. All ideas exist in the universe waiting to be channeled. So, if you can develop your added intuition in your life path and use it correctly, it can be really useful to you. But the thing is, if you're a 101 expression, you have that as an ability. If it's your life path, it's something you're working towards. And the same, I'm not going to go into everyone in loads of detail because you saw it in my other expression number video. But of course, each one is different. You might have an expression number 191 and a life path 281, in which case you need to take notice of both of them and see where they're different and where you need to use one set of sub-lessons to help you achieve another set of sub-lessons. I hope I'm being clear with all this, guys. So I'll go back to the 191. I'm not going to go through any of these in much detail because all the details on this is on my expression number 1 video. But of course you can be an expression number 191 or a life path 191. So whichever one you are, take note. Same with the 281. Either you're talented or you're weak and you need to develop that. So that's the 281. Pause the video if you need to take a picture or anything, or take a few keywords. 371. And if you want more detail on this, my video on expression numbers is on my channel. 461. And then the 551. And then that's as high as the life paths can go. Okay, you can't really go above that. So if you have an expression number any higher than 55, it's not going to match your life path, so you don't have to worry about that. But this is all spoken about in detail in my last video. But what I wanted to focus you on this time around was that you can have the same life path number and expression number. Having the same life path and expression number does specialize you and make you less generalized. It's two of your core numbers focused onto one energy. So it could cause you to be very specialized and focused on one sort of thing and give you less flexibility in the other numbers. But that brings its positives and its negatives. The message I wanted to bring with this video is you could be a life path 101, but an expression number 281. That's a different way to be a 1. So you need to focus on those sub lessons and really think, how can I use the numbers of my expression number to help me achieve the numbers on my life path number? Now, I hope this video has been really clear and useful for you today, because it's quite a difficult concept to get across when both numbers are the same. My next video is going to be about how the expression 2, let's get this right. How the expression number 1, because I'm sticking with expression 1 for now, supports the life path 2. And then after that, it will be how expression 1 supports the life path 3. And I'll go through all the expression numbers and how it supports each life path in turn. So you get a full video, a full detailed video to help you think how you can use your expression number to help you achieve your life path number. Now, I hope you've liked my video today and it's been useful to you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe. Click that bell icon because I'm always uploading new videos. And if you've liked this video, please like this video and by clicking the thumbs up button. If you want to email me with any questions, you can email me at katie@soulexplorer.net, or you can go to my website at soulexplorer.net, or I'm going to put links to my Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter in the description box, so you can contact me through any of those social media channels. As ever, guys, you must trust the soul within you, because only your soul and your intuition knows best. Until my next video, bye-bye.